Uyghur Genocide denouncers say it doesn't exist yet can only provide pro-China or China-affiliated links and not independent news sources that have denounced and supported China because they're falling for propaganda.
Challenge accepted. Let's debunk the Uyghur Gcide allegations without using Chinese linked sources. It all originates with our infamous friend, Adrian Zenz. There are three reasons why Adrian Zenz is not credible. So number one, he doesn't speak Chinese or any Chinese dialects. He didn't go to Xinjiang to do any research or investigation. Number two, his actual methodology for asserting that there were 1 million Uyghurs put in concentration camps, completely farcical. His source is a document published by Istiklal, a Turkey-based Uyghur exile media outlet. This media outlet has ties to the East Turkestan independent movement, which is Taliban, Al-Qaeda, Bin Laden linked, and a separatist movement that was linked to a lot of the terrorist attacks that were happening in China until 2016. The methodology makes no sense. For example, 700,000 people were detained in these training centers out of 4.4 million people. From that figure, they rounded it down and said that's 10%. Then he looked at the Uyghur population, which was 11 million, and just said, oh, so 10% of 11 million, it's roughly 1 million. So therefore, 1 million Uyghurs have been detained. That's like me saying, I'm Malaysian, and if you're not Malaysian, then 50% of this conversation is Malaysian, and that means that the whole world population is 50% Malaysian. And three, Zenz is a senior fellow in China studies at the Victims of Communist Memorial Foundation. And just so that we understand what type of US think tank this is, let me read from their website. Envisioning a world free from the false hope of Marxism and safe from the tyranny of communism. And they cite real examples of socialism today as China, Cuba, Laos, North Korea, and Vietnam, and now Venezuela. And I quote, "We must contend with these regimes and the threats they pose to free people, and we must struggle for the freedom of the more than 1 billion people held captive by these regimes. Marxism, socialism is the deadliest ideology in history." This is a funny part. Positive attitudes towards communism and socialism are at an all-time high in the United States. We have a solemn obligation to expose the lies of Marxism for the naive who say they are willing to give collectivism another chance. And it leaves us with this question: what kind of world do we want to live in? A world defined by collectivism or by freedom?